Okay, we are getting ready to start our theme design, and you have printed out 3 pages of images, and we talked about getting all 3 of them with different sizes. So we're going to go and we're going to cut all these images out. Okay, but before we do that, I want to talk about what's a good, we did this in class, and just as a review for those of you that weren't out here. Rules for a good composition. We have focal point, which is the large one here that you see I've made a little key. We have variety. Variety is a variety of sizes. We want to create movement. We want to overlap our shapes. We want it to extend on each side. We want negative space, which that's going to be the white space in between all these shapes. We want balance. Balance is it looks evenly distributed. It doesn't look like it's going to tip over. And we also have change in direction. So not all of your pieces have to be straight up and down. Some could be tilted to the side or completely sideways. So this is just a recap for a good composition. It's a little scale that we did together in class on our sketchbooks. So we're going to start off. You have everything cut out. I have all my shapes here. Okay. And I've already cut these out. Now, this one is the only one that I didn't cut out, and I don't need this to be in a square. So anything that you do not need to be in a square, I would like for you to go ahead and cut that out. So I want to cut around this image here because I don't want to have that in a square. Okay, and I think I have the rest of them done. So looking at my cheat sheet, okay, that we did in our sketchbook, and you can look here on the video for the cheat sheet in case you didn't do it. We are going to start laying in our objects and our shapes according to this, okay? First of all, where's my focal point going to be? Well, I really like this image right here. So as you can see over here, I'm going to have that be my focal point. And remember, the focal point's not always in the middle. You can have more than one focal point, okay, but it's not going to be in the middle. So I'm going to place this right here. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to add some of my larger shapes. I am going to put my art over here. I'm going to make that extend out. I have my paint here. This is already extending because I have a square cut, so that works out well for me. And then I have my paint palette, and I'm going to have that go underneath of my art. I'm going to have some overlapping right there, so you can see I'm doing a little bit of overlapping. And if I really wanted to, I could cut around this R and I could see the palette underneath there. But I think when we start tracing, that's going to work out well for me anyway. I have these pencils that I would like to just stick there in the corner. That works pretty well for me there. And I have some pastels. I'm going to start filling up space because now that I have I have my focal point, I have some large and some medium objects. Now I'm going to start filling in space. So I'm just going to start doing that there. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I am going to lightly tape this, okay, because I want to make sure, because in case I have to move something, I'm just going to take a small pieces of clear tape, and I'm just going to tape those in the spot where I can see it, okay? Looks like we're good to go there. So the next thing, after this, what you're going to want to do, if you have okayed this with Miss T and you're good, or whatever art teacher that you're using, we are going to come back now, and we are going to, the next step is going to be tracing the outline on your next sheet of paper.